Hello friends, we will see the subject manufacturing process in which we will see the forging process in which is come in the farming process which is now we will see the open die forging. A simplest example of open die forging is compression of billet between two flat dies halls which is like compression test. This also known as offsetting or offset forging. Basically, height decreases and diameter increases under ideal conditions where there is no friction between the billet and die surfaces. Homogeneous deformation occurs. In this, the diameter increases uniformly throughout its height. In ideal condition, we will see the formula sigma is equal to log of log of in bracket HO divided by H bracket complete. H is the equal to HF at the end of the compression. Sigma will be maximum while sigma will be maximum for the whole forming. Also F is equal to sigma FA is used to find the force required for forging, where sigma F is the flow stress corresponding to sigma at that stage of forming. We will see now the start of compression. In the start of compression, the two dies are given with height HO and the workpiece is given with the diameter D0 and the force is given by F with velocity V. In the second diagram, we will see partial compression in which height is H, diameter is D of workpiece. The workpiece is compressed between two dies with force F and velocity V. Completed compression. In the third diagram, we will see the completed compression with diameter DF, that is diameter of finish, and HF means height of finish. And the workpiece is and the production is given. In actual forging operation, the deformation will not be homogeneous as bulging occurs because of the presence of friction at the die billet interface. This friction opposes the movement of the billet at the surface. This is called barreling effect. The barreling effect will be significant as the diameter too high in bracket diameter is given by D and divided by H, that is height. Ratio of the work part increases due to greater contact area at the billet die interface. Temperature will also affect the barreling phenomenon. Start of compression. In this, we will see the figure start of compression in which D0 is the diameter of the workpiece and H0 is the height of the workpiece in between which the workpiece is hold and force is given by F and velocity with V. Then partial compression. We will see that diameter D and height H are the height and diameter of the partial compression with force F and velocity V. The completed compression is shown in figure 3rd, in which DF and HF are the diameter and height of the completed workpiece. In actual forging, the accurate force evaluated is done by using F is equal to Kf sigma f A, capital A, by considering the effect of friction and diameter to height ratio. Here the formula is given: Kf is equal to 1 plus 0.4 mu d upon h, h where Kf is the forging shape factor, mu is coefficient of friction, d is work piece diameter, h is the work piece height is given. Typical load stroke curve in open die forging. The graph shows the forging force versus height in mm. This is the graph of typical load stroke curve in opening die forging. Effect of diameter to height ratio on load, compression load, D to H ratio is given in the graph. Compression load. Long cylinder, if H by height to diameter ratio is greater than 2, cylinder having height to diameter ratio less than 2, frictionless compression. These are the given in the figure. Closed die forging. Closed die forging, called as impression die forging, is performed in dies which has the impression that will be imparted to the workpiece through forming. In the intermediate stage, the initial billet deforms partially, giving the bludged shape during the die full closure. Impression is fully filled with deformed billet and further moved out of the impression to form flash. In multi-stage operation, separate die cavities are required for the shape change. In the initial stage, uniform distribution of properties and microstructure are seen. In the final stage, actual shape modification is observed. When drop forged is used, several blows of the hammer may be required for each step. The diagram shows the closed die forging, in which the starting work part is given with two dies. The die is with the workpiece and the other die is fallen on the workpiece with the velocity v and force F. Intermediate stage is given in the diagram, and also final stage with flash formation is given in the diagram. So this is the closed die forming process is given. So thank you friends for watching this video.